Hello again, and welcome back to my ongoing series counting every change 4Kids made to One Piece. Last we left off, the Civil War was well underway, and the Straw Hats have engaged Baroque Works in battle. We now enter into the final part of the Alabasta Arc, to see who the winner will be between Luffy and Crocodile in episodes 118 to 130. Please make sure you've watched part 1 and 2 first of my Alabasta videos, as well as the rest of my series by checking out the playlist now. In part 2, we counted a total of 591 changes. Now let's end this civil war. Episode 118. Number 592. Crocodile's cigar has been removed. While Crocodile remains on this rooftop, the removal of his cigar will only count as one change. Cobra's injuries have also been censored. Number 593. A short scene showing Pluton's explosive power was cut short from the 4Kids version. Number 594. An illustration of the town square being blown up by Crocodile's bomb was also removed from the 4Kids dub. Number 595 and number 596. More of Nami's climb attack attacks have had the tempo suffix changed, with Tornado Tempo now Tornado Tempest and Rain Tempo Rain Tempest. Number 597. A close-up shot showing Miss Doublefinger's breast armor turned into needle points was removed. Number 598. Miss Doublefinger stabbing herself with her pointers, causing her arm to grow bigger, has been removed. Number 599. Miss Doublefinger's Spike Doping ability has been renamed Spike-Puncher. Number 600. Miss Doublefinger's Stinger Flail ability has been renamed Stinger Rampage. Number 601. Nami's bruises and other injuries have been censored. Number 602. Nami's Thunderbolt tempo technique has been renamed slightly different from all her other attacks, now being named Cloud Zapper. Number 603. Another close-up, this time showing Miss Doublefinger being shocked, has been removed. Number 604. Nami being stabbed by Miss Doublefinger's spikes before it being revealed as another mirage was removed. Number 605. An extra scene was actually added in the 4Kids version. A filler scene of Mr. One and Zoro fighting using recycled scenes with new dialogue, presumably to split up the action between the Zoro fight and Nami fight, instead of the Nami fight being one continuous battle.
Hey Mr. One, tell me something. When Crocodile trained you, did he say sit, heel, and roll over?
Your attitude's the pits.
Cherry, peach, or apricot?
Number 606. Nami piercing her foot through one of Miss Doublefinger's stingers was censored, cutting away before showing Nami's foot actually being pierced through, along with the close-ups and panning shots as well. Extra spikes were also added to cover up Nami's foot in other scenes that weren't outright removed. Number 607. A close-up of the Tornado Tempo wrapping itself around Miss Doublefinger's leg was removed. Number 608. A shot showing Miss Doublefinger knocked out was removed. Number 609 and 610. Nami's victory screen against Miss Doublefinger was removed from the 4Kids edit. I would also like to retroactively add a similar change that was previously missed from episode 115. That being Usopp's and Chopper's victory screen, which had also been removed when winning against Mr. Four and Miss Merry Christmas. Another funny Zoro scene, this time instead of chicken noises, Zoro is heard woofing like a dog.
So tell me, does he give you nice doggy biscuits when he wants you to play fetch?
And you, all bark, no bite.
Woof, woof, woof.
You're not funny.
Number 611. Zoro's free sword style, ball needle technique, has been renamed Triple Sword Force Ball Charge. Number 612. Mr. One's spider ability has been renamed Iron Guard. which is kinda counterintuitive to his whole character theme, considering Mr. One's body is meant to take on the characteristics of a steel blade.
I'm ready. Iron Guard.
Episode 119. Number 613. Mr. One, almost being stabbed by Zoro's sword, has been censored, removing Zoro's blade from the shot so it's not shown near Mr. One's face. Another non-censor, 4Kids has a filler dialogue line for Zoro that mentions the size of Mr. One's neck and includes Zoro thinking if Mr. One is on steroids.
Looks like my best shot is gonna need a booster shot. Whoa, look at the size of his neck. Is he made of steel or steroids?
This line about drugs isn't included in the original version and is another odd addition to the 4Kids dub. Number 614. Zoro's flashback scene showing him as a kid asking his sensei if the legends of a swordsman cut in steel is true, with his sensei explaining to him what real swordsmanship is about, has been removed, cutting about 1 minute and 30 seconds of content from the episode. Number 615. Zoro's injuries have been censored. Number 616. Mr. One's Atomic Spar ability has been renamed Atomic Dice. Number 617. Mr. One's Spiral Hollow ability has been renamed Buzzsaws. Number 618. The blood seen spilling out of Zoro after being hit by Mr. One's Spiral Hollow ability has been censored. Number 619. Mr. One licking Zoro's blood off his hand has been removed. Number 620. Mr. One's Spar Break ability has been renamed Tower Crusher. Number 621. A close-up of Zoro with his blood spraying everywhere was removed in the 4Kids edit. Number 622. A second flashback of Zoro and his sensei talking, explaining how one can cut nothing, along with various fight scenes Zoro has been involved in, was shortened to instead only include the fight between Zoro and Mihawk, cutting around 50 seconds of content. Number 623. Mr. One's Atomic Spurt ability has been renamed Atomic Dash. Number 624. Blood gushing out of Mr. One, along with his other injuries, have been censored. Number 625. Zoro's windscreen against Mr. One has been removed from the 4Kids edit. Episode 120. Number 626. A sequence of shots showing the Kicking Claw Force walking around destroyed Alabasta villages has been removed. Number 627. Weapons have been changed to green. Number 628. The Kicking Claw Force Ultimate Fates have been slightly altered in the 4Kids dub. Instead of dying after 5 minutes from drinking the hero water, the water actually just saps them of all their energy, so they won't even be able to lift a finger for the rest of their lives.
Ah! That fatal fuel you drank? It's about to sap you of all your strength. For the rest of your lives, you won't even be able to lift a finger!
Number 629. Chaka's Dog Dog Fruit model Jackal has been renamed Mutt Mutt Fruit Jackal Strike. Number 630. A small flashback showing Usopp complaining about being paired up with Lashes has been removed, saving around 30 seconds. Number 631. A floating love heart coming from Sanji along with a yellow twinkle was removed from this scene. Number 632. Various scene transitions have been removed from the episode. Number 633. Koza being shot by a disguised Baroque Works member has been censored, removing the impact shots and the bullet wounds. Episode 121. Number 634. Koza's injuries have been censored. Number 635. More guns have been changed to green, and various small scenes have also been removed for brevity during the fight scenes between the rebels and the guards, such as removing a scene of a Baroque Work member disguised as a rebel being sliced down. Number 636. In the original Japanese version, Crocodile can be seen holding Vivi by her neck. This has been edited in the 4Kids dub to have Crocodile holding her by her robe instead. Number 637. Crocodile's injuries have been censored. Episode 122. Number 638. The Baroque Work members' injuries have been censored. Guns have been changed to water guns, although 4Kids misses one gun in this scene, leaving it uncensored in its original form. Number 639. Luffy's Gum Gum Shotgun ability has been renamed Gum Gum Quake. Number 640. Luffy's Water Luffy form has been renamed Bubble Belly. Number 641. Crocodile spitting out blood was censored. Number 642. 4Kids censored the scene of Cobra having the 2 spikes he was impaled with in the Japanese version removed from his shoulders. Number 643. Crocodile's Grand Sekko ability has been renamed Wasteland Tremor. Number 644. Luffy's Water Water Pistol has been renamed Water Water Blast. Number 645. Crocodile's Ground Death ability has been renamed Wasteland Cataclysm. Number 646. Nico Robin's Trienta Fleur's Strangle ability has been renamed Bertie Fleurs. Number 647. Nico Robin's Wanted poster has had the text Dead or Alive and Marine removed. Number 648. The sword Nico Robin points towards Tashigi's neck has been positioned further away in the 4Kids edit. Number 649. Similar to what happened with Vivi in the last episode, Crocodile grabs Luffy by his t-shirt instead of his neck, like in the original version, with a mid-shot of the encounter being removed. Episode 123. Number 650. The flashback of Nico Robin breaking Tashigi's leg was shortened to lessen the impact, along with Nico Robin's hands being moved further away from Tashigi's neck. Tashigi's injuries have also been censored. Number 651. Various guns have been removed from the scene of the Marines on the floor, despite those same guns not being removed in the establishing shot. Number 652. Luffy bleeding from his stomach was removed in the 4Kids dub. Number 653. The close-up of Nico Robin being stabbed through the chest by Crocodile's hook has been removed. The blood splatter and her injuries have also been censored. Number 654. Vivi's knee injury has been censored. Number 655. Usopp's Red Serpent Star technique has been renamed Unstoppable Red Snake Star. Episode 124. Number 656. Usopp's Usopp Noise Attack has been renamed Chalkboard Nail Scratch. Number 657. The scene of Luffy talking about giving Vivi's country back with the accompanying flashbacks was shortened, going from around 1 minute 35 seconds to just 10 seconds. Number 658. Crocodile being punched in the face by Luffy and sent flying has been changed in the 4Kids edit to having Luffy punching him in the chest instead. Crocodile's injuries were also censored. Number 659. The reasoning behind how Luffy can hit Crocodile without water has been altered. In the Japanese version, Luffy uses his blood instead of water, which allows him to punch Crocodile. In the 4Kids version, however, it is explained that because Luffy is underground, his rubber skin can't breathe, causing him to constantly sweat a lot.
Without fresh air, my rubber skin can't breathe.
So what? Like I care!
When I'm underground, the heat makes me sweat a lot.
So what?
Sweat's just as wet as water. And it keeps you from turning to sand.
This also means any blood seen on Luffy has been changed to look like sweat, and 4Kids even adds extra droplets of sweat on Luffy's face in various scenes. Number 660. Guns have been changed to water guns. Number 661. A short flashback scene of Tashigi talking with Smoker and Smoker telling her to follow her sense of justice was removed. cutting around 15 seconds of runtime. Number 662. A rebel being shot by a gun with blood splattering was censored, instead fading to black before returning to the rebel on the floor. Number 663. This frame of Pell being shot has been censored, removing the feathers that fall from his body along with his injuries also being censored. Number 664. Crocodile spitting out blood from being kicked in the face by Luffy was censored, removing the blood. Episode 125. Number 665. Guns have been changed to water guns. The text, Baroque, I love Miss Valentine, was removed from the back of the Baroque Work member's jacket, and various injuries of the rebels and royal guards have been censored. Number 666. The lit matchstick was censored from this scene of Mr. Seven's face. Number 667. In the 4Kids dub, this panning shot of Crocodile has been edited to keep Crocodile's mouth closed, allowing Luffy to speak.
Wrong all! Since there's no breeze, I'm sweating like a hog.
While in the original, it's actually Crocodile that is speaking in the scene. Number 668. Mr. Seven lighting the fuse has been shortened to only show the ignition spark in the 4Kids dub. Number 669. Nami's Weather Forecast Typhoon ability has been renamed Weather Forcer Typhoon. Number 670. Blood spraying from Zoro's chest after being shot by Mr. Seven and Miss Father's Day was censored. Number 671. The still images with a red background that counts down each second until the cannon is set to be fired has been removed in the 4Kids dub. Number 672. Chopper landed on the Marine's head, causing them both to have bumps on their heads, was removed. Number 673. Crocodile's cigar was censored. Number 674. Pell slapping Kid Vivi during the flashback was removed from the 4Kids dub. Episode 126. Number 675. People being blown away by the cannon blast was removed. Number 676. Guns have been changed to green, although another gun has gone uncensored. It seems like 4Kids in the final stretch has started to slip a little in the editing. Number 677. A short voiceover of Smoker telling Tashigi to watch what Alabasta becomes was removed. Number 678. Luffy's and Crocodile's red marks seen on their faces and bodies have been censored. Number 679. Crocodile spitting up blood after being punched in the stomach and kicked in the head by Luffy was censored, although for one frame in the 4Kids version, blood can still be seen. Number 680. Crocodile's, Sable's, Pesado ability has been left unnamed, just being called Sandstorm again in the 4Kids dub, which was already the name for Crocodile Sable's ability. Number 681. Vivi, scraping her fingers across the ground, causing them to bleed, was removed. Number 682. Koza's injuries have again been censored. Episode 127. Number 683. Guns have been changed to green or water guns, although again, some guns have been left uncensored. The text Marine has been removed from both the side of the ship and the transponder snail. Number 684. The flashback of the kid who was supposedly beaten up by Cobra, showing Mr. 2 transforming back to his original face, was removed. Number 685. A scene pulling back from Vivi and Cobra to reveal Sanji lighting a cigarette before speaking was cut short, along with censoring a scene later on showing the same cigarette falling out of Sanji's mouth, removing the cigarette outright. Number 686. Crocodile's injuries have been censored. This won't count towards the total, but just wanted to include another funny scene related to boogie powder, this time coming from Tashigi.
Tough noogie, that boogie won't ever woogie again.
Number 687. Smoker's nickname, White Hunter, has been renamed to Lionhearted.
Listen to the purring pussycat. What happened to the great pirate hunter? They used to call you the Lion-Hearted.
Number 688. Toto's voice actor was tasked with the voiceover for this section, talking about the rain, instead of having the One Piece narrator doing the voiceover, like in the original Japanese. Number 689. Smoker's face, changing art style at the end of the episode, was removed from the 4Kids version. Episode 128. Number 690. The kanji on the green mug has been removed. The text AKD has been removed from this box, along with the text coffee being removed from the can. Number 691. 2 instances of Luffy having yellow shock icons over his head has been removed. Number 692. 4Kids adds a montage style original song named Cook It Up on top of the Straw Hats eating tons of food at the dinner table to recover their health.
Try to cook it right to a balanced delight. Hold that spatula proudly. So why don't you show me what you got? Sizzle them skillets loudly. Check this one out. My salsa star.
Another appetizer.
Sauteed scorpions taste just like chicken.
He's right!
Don't stop now.
I'm actually impressed with 4Kids in going this far as to produce their own song for such an inconsequential moment, and surprisingly, they don't censor any of the food as well, even the jelly-filled donuts. Number 693. 4Kids removes all the freeze frames of each of the Straw Hats and other main Alabasta characters from the dinner scene. Number 694. Luffy and Usopp have been given towels to cover up their exposed arses in the bathhouse scene, with the scene of Luffy and Usopp under a waterfall being removed completely. Number 695. The scene of Nami exposing herself to the peeking group of boys has obviously been removed from the 4Kids version. Instead, they have Cobra attempting to make a speech before being cut off by the others, who explain that he would put Luffy to sleep.
We are gathered here.
No speeches!
You don't want to hear my grand speech?
Not really!
I had it all planned.
We don't mean to bust your balloon. Speeches put Luffy to sleep.
All right, I won't put the scrappy little lad to sleep.
This uses the scenes from when Cobra thanks the Straw Hats for saving his country. Number 696. In the parts that 4Kids do show Nami and Vivi in the bathhouse, they have been given bathing suits to hide most of their bodies. Number 697. The Straw Hats bounties have had the dead or alive text removed. However, this time, the marine text has been replaced with navy. This itself is also inconsistent, as it appears on Zoro's bounty, but not Luffy's. However, in a later scene, 4Kids has actually included the text navy on Luffy's bounty. Number 698. When Django and Fullbody take over a ship, the dance music that normally plays has been changed from Folder 5's Ready to what I am assuming is a 4Kids original that Django names the Pirate Dance or Pirate Shuffle.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Remember the pirate dance! Move it, groove, yeah!
And dance!
You'll never have enough until you grab your navy duffel and you do the pirate shuffle, yeah!
Also, during the scene, the defeated pirates' injuries on the ship have been censored, along with one pirate that looks to be hanging from a rope or spear being removed completely. Number 699. The kanji on Hina's back has been removed. Number 700. A very small edit, but 4Kids actually has Hina keep looking over towards Fullbody and Django as they walk up to her, instead of the original having her look away. I wonder what the significance of this edit is that made 4Kids think it was necessary. Number 701. Karoo blowing what I assume are bubbles to indicate he is sleeping has been edited out of the scene in the bedroom. Number 702. 4Kids redrew or likely reused a map that explains Straw Hat's escape route out of Alabasta. It also shows Vivi where she should meet them if she wants to join their crew. In my opinion, this map is actually an improvement and provides more clarity than the Japanese version. Episode 129. Number 703. Vivi's gun has been changed to green. Number 704. Hina's name, located on the top sail of her ship, has been removed, and the text Marine has been replaced by Navy on the bottom sail. Other Navy ships have had the Marine text completely removed. Number 705. Hina's cigarette, along with her cleavage line, have been censored. Number 706. The text Arabi, which is likely meant to spell out Alabasta, on the transponder snail, has been censored. Number 707. A dreamlike sequence of Vivi and the Straw Hats together was removed in the 4Kids dub. Number 708. Instead of Vivi having a flashback showing how her and the Straw Hats put X's on their arms to symbolise their friendship, the 4Kids version of Luffy just outright shouts it to Vivi, which could potentially get her in trouble with the Navy.
Luffy, don't forget our secret sign! I won't.
Episode 130. Number 709. The text Marine has again been removed from the side of the ship and the transponder snail. Guns have been changed to water guns, Hina's cigarette has again been censored, and finally, a low-res version of Luffy's wanted poster has had the dead or alive text removed from it. Number 710. The scene of Chaka visiting Pel's grave and placing flowers down was removed, along with a few scenes of the Straw Hats ship being attacked, and Vivi watching the Straw Hats leave from a distance. This cuts out about 1 minute's worth of content from the episode. Number 711. A short sequence showing a montage of the different characters the Straw Hats have met along their journey and how they're doing now, accompanied by the first ending credit song, Memories, was removed completely in the 4Kids dub. Number 712. For some reason, this one scene has been reversed by 4Kids. Number 713. The red cross on top of this building and the kanji on this box and sign were censored. Number 714. 4Kids have included their own compilation of the main story events of Alabasta, fitted to a 4Kids original song called You Can't Turn the Tide.
You can rock the boat, but you sure can't turn the tide. There's a rhythm to the way I move, and it's something I can't hide. And no matter what you do or say, I'm gonna leave you way behind. So you might as well give up and see I ain't giving up this ride. You can't turn the tide now. You can't turn the tide.
This lasts for just over 1 minute. Number 715. Pel, visiting his own grave at the end of the episode, has been removed. And the sun has now set on Alabasta. We have reached the end of part 3 of the Alabasta Arc. In this episode, we have counted 124 changes, making our overall total 715. Next time, come and join me in the last episode of this series, where we count all the changes 4Kids made to the post-Alabasta, Goat Island and Rainbow Mist arcs, covering episodes 131 to 143. If you like my content and want to support what I do, then check out my Patreon. Don't forget to leave a like if you liked it and subscribe for future videos.